Ladies and gentlemen, today is huge because if you didn't know, we have leaks. We have leaks. And we have leaks. Because basically all of season 1 got leaked last night. So if you don't want any spoilers for season 1, if you want to wait for the trailers or wait for Activision to put out official statements, do not watch this video. But I literally have information on everything from the specialist characters, maps, weapons, battle pass, and bundles, basically everything that's coming through season 1, and I'm going to be bringing it to you today. Now, I have to start by saying this. I cannot show any images that were leaked. You can do some Googling, looking on Reddit, that kind of thing, and probably find some of these images, but Activision has been on a tear, literally taking down people's Twitters, channels over these leaked images. So I can't show you any of them, but I can describe them and show you other images that'll kind of represent what we are talking about and kind of give you an idea of what you can expect from season 1. And there's so much, so let's just jump right into it. Now, before we dive into the season 1 content, I just wanted to say we are getting so close to 1 million subscribers, and looking at my analytics, 69% of you guys who are actually normally watching my videos are not subscribed to the channel. So if you enjoy what you see here, want to stay up to date on all my videos, make sure you hit that subscribe button, turn notifications on, all of that good jazz, and I would absolutely love to hit 1 million subscribers before the end of the year. That would absolutely 100% make my year and be a nice little Christmas present on top of that. But anyway, let's dive into the season 1 content. All right, so I'm going to start out with what I find the most interesting, and that is the specialist characters, because this was one thing prior to this video that we literally had no information about. So there are 2 different operators that were in the leaked files, and I've seen images of them, and the first one and the main one, this is going to be the title character for season 1, is by the name of Stitch. And no, not that one. This Stitch actually looks almost identical to Bane from Batman. He has the mask that Bane wears. On top of that, his left eye has been stabbed. There's a scar on it, and it's all white like it's a fake eye. And he looks pretty damn scary and pretty damn muscly. Now, I don't know as of right now who this is in the Call of Duty universe, but I'm guessing he's going to play a big role if he's the first season specialist character. The second character is called Xenia. I don't know how to say it properly. It's Zeyna. So this character won't be available in the battle pass, but rather in the bundles, just like we saw in Modern Warfare. I believe they are French, as they have a French patch on their bulletproof vest, and that is really all we know of this character as of right now. Okay, next up, moving into weapons. So these are all of the weapons that we predicted were going to be in season 1. So first of all, we have the 2 that are in the battle pass, which I believe are the Mac 11. Again, I can't show the in-game images. Again, you can find them online. The second weapon is called the Groza. I believe these are the 2 that are going to be in the battle pass, and the Groza is actually the weapon that we saw on the roadmap for season 1. The third weapon, which will probably be coming out mid-season 1 and will probably have a challenge for it, is the Striker, which is a new shotgun. You see that image as well, Adler holding it in the season 1 roadmap. Now, next we have the multiplayer maps. Now, these ones are a little bit more confusing because we don't actually have any direct names, but we have images of all of these maps. So first of all, there is going to be a remake of the map Raid from Black Ops 2. It's been in other Call of Duty games, including Blackout as well. This map is making a return as just a remake map. After this, we have the new mall map. This is the one that we see on the roadmap, and based off of the images we've seen, it also appears as though there's an outdoor area, kind of like the parking lot of the mall as well. On top of this, there is a Christmas version of Nuketown coming, which is Nuketown 84. It looks like it is at night, there is snow, and it's Christmassy. There's Christmas lights and stuff like that, so this also means we're probably going to be getting some sort of Christmas event shortly after the launch of season 1. There's also some bundles that are Christmassy that we're going to talk about in a bit as well. So then we move into the 2v2 gunfight map. So if you didn't know, gunfight is making a return within Black Ops Cold War, and it appears as though there is going to be 4 different gunfight maps at the beginning of season 1. The first of which is modeled after an 80s game show called What Do Numbers Mean? Of course, referring to Mason, and it honestly looks like the scene of the show Match Game. If you ever saw that, it was 80s game show. My parents watched it all the time, so that's why I put that together. After this, we have a subway station, which looks very similar to the subway station in the campaign mission Brick in the Wall. We also have a missile silo, which looks very similar to the map Launch from Black Ops 1, and also the inside of a KGB headquarters. Now, I'm not sure that all of these maps are 2v2 maps, but based off of everything that I'm seeing, they tend to look a little bit more small and close quarters, so that is why I'm guessing they're all gunfight maps. Some of them may also be 6v6 maps, but we'll have to wait and see. For example, the whole launch thing, that's just based off of one image that I saw. It might be a 6v6 map, might be a 2v2 map, but it was in a picture with the other 2v2 maps, so that's my best guess. All right, moving on to the battle pass. So I didn't see all of the tiers from the battle pass, but I did see a lot of things like weapon blueprints, character models, and things along those lines. So there's a lot of character skins, including ones from Sims, where he's wearing a bucket hat, some aviators, looks like he's from Vietnam. We have a couple of skins of Stitch, the character that looks like Bane, and just some other character skins as well. A lot of them looking like they're from the Vietnam War era. On top of this, there is a ton of weapon blueprints for various different weapons, some of them painting the weapons all blue, parts of the weapon individual colors, and on top of this, there is a lot of bundles as well with really cool weapon blueprints and even tracers, which is really interesting to me that they're already implementing that with Season 1. So clearly, they're taking a page out of Modern Warfare's books with the tracers. The other thing that we see is watches are making a return. There is a character skin, a Warzone combat pack, where you have Lawrence Sims who wearing different sunglasses, a different skin for him. You also get a weapon blueprint and a watch with that displays your rank as well on that. So the watches are making a return within Black Ops Cold War, or at the very least within Warzone. The rest of the battle pass, there is COD points in there, so it'll work just like Modern Warfare's battle pass did. So if you buy the lowest tier, you can actually earn all of your Call of Duty points back if you hit rank 100. On top of that, there is things like double weapon XP, double XP tokens, basically very almost identical to what we saw in Modern Warfare with their battle pass. Moving on to bundles. So there were a ton of bundles leaked here. There were some anime ones, there were some tracer pack ones, just weapon blueprints individually, but there were also some Christmas blueprints as well, displaying Christmas looking weapons. On top of this, one had like a gingerbread house with the title that is Came to Slay. Slay obviously working as Santa Slay, and Slay like go slay girl. So a ton of bundles is essentially the point that I'm getting at, with various different things, operator bundles, blueprint bundles, and just other small things like Christmas bundles as well, just like we saw in Modern Warfare. If you haven't got the gist yet, they're making this very similar to the store and battle pass system that was in Modern Warfare. And then moving into the most confusing part of all of the leaks, we move into the Warzone / Rebirth / Nuke event that is going to be a part of Season 1. So there's essentially two different parts to this. There is the nuke part of it. So there's this icon and emblem that is basically a nuke launching with the hammer and sickle and the Russian icon. And this is what people are calling the nuke event. Now, whether this is an event like the Know Your History event, where you'll have to do some things in game and then a cutscene will play, we don't know. All we know is that this is something that an emblem will be earned for upon completion. That is all we know. There is also a calling card for Alcatraz, aka Rebirth Island. So if you didn't play Alcatraz in Black Ops 4 or Blackout, basically what this was a smaller version of the Blackout map where you could respawn 5 times in a game. It was modeled after Alcatraz, but in the new model, it actually takes place during the day, or at least at sunset. It looks like there's a bunch of Russian propaganda, and it's basically looks like it's modeled after Rebirth Island from Black Ops 1. So, hence bringing a brand new map into Warzone that is smaller, more action, potentially respawns, that's going to be separate from the Verdansk map. Assumably, that will be happening at the beginning of Season 1. Now, is that confirmed? No, but there is a calling card for it, probably for either completing intel or completing challenges for that Warzone map. So, essentially, that is it. That is everything we know about Season 1. As I said before, I'm sorry that I can't actually show you the images. I would love to. A lot of them look really cool, especially some of the operator skins, weapon skins, and things along those lines, and I'm looking forward to those actually coming out and talking about those as they come out. The new operator looks really cool, and I'm guessing that there's going to be some tie there with Perseus, and of course, we'll cover that once Season 1 is actually launched. There has been no leaks as of yet of any cutscenes or things along those lines coming with Season 1. And if you remember with Modern Warfare, every single season we got a cutscene. So I'm looking forward to seeing what happens with that and what that is all about. So big things coming for Warzone, a bunch of new maps, including 6v6 maps and 2v2 gunfight maps, 2 new operators, 3 new weapons, and a bunch of bundles and battle pass items. So hopefully this was able to answer some of the questions that you had about the season 1 and what is actually coming. Again, hopefully you're able to find some of those images by Googling around. Again, I wish I could show you them, but that'll probably come early next week when Activision starts putting out some promo material. But as always, if you enjoyed the video, it's always appreciated if you do hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, like what you see, want to stay up to date on all my videos, the best way to do so is by hitting that subscribe button. We're getting closer and closer to 1 million, so be sure to hit that subscribe button to stay up to date on everything. Let me know what you think of what you heard in this video down in the comments, and as always, I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, peace out.
We are